Hello and welcome to Safe Secure Surfing's review of NordVPN versus IP Vanish. In this video we're going to be comparing the two VPN services and see how they fare against each other. We're going to be looking at such metrics as customer service, pricing, payment, privacy, speed, IP locations, platform supported, and DNS leaks. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing that we're going to discuss is NordVPN and IP Vanish's customer services, the similarities and the differences. NordVPN offers a live chat option, so you can go to their website and in the bottom right hand corner you can type in any questions that you have, and they have responses virtually immediately, say within 10 seconds or less. IP Vanish doesn't have this option. What they do share in common is they have some Q&A forms and some email ticketing options that you can send in your request via. And then NordVPN also offers a couple of customer service options through their social media, both Facebook and Twitter. So both of the services answered the questions that I had within a relatively quick amount of time. NordVPN's was almost immediate, whereas IP Vanish took a couple hours. So between all these differences, I give NordVPN the hands up here. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the pricing between NordVPN and IP Vanish. Both of them offer monthly, semi-annual, and annual billing options. NordVPN offers a biannual billing option. As with both of them, as the length of the contract that you sign increases, the amount per month you pay decreases. Although it should be noted that you pay a one-time lump sum at the beginning of your semi-annual or annual fee, so you're going to be paying, in the case of semi-annual with NordVPN, you're going to be paying a $42 charge for a 6-month contract. So let's take a quick look at the pricing. It does get a little bit convoluted, so we'll try and make it as simple as we can, and all of this is reflected here in the chart for simplicity's sake. So NordVPN's monthly price is $11.95. Their semi-annual price is $7 per month. Biannually is $5.75 per month. Annually is $5.75 per month, and biannually is $4 per month. IP Vanish's monthly price is $10 per month. Semi-annually is $8.49, and annually is $6.49. And like I said, they don't offer a biannual option. Where it becomes a little bit convoluted, though, is IP Vanish has some coupon discounts, which can be found in my review on my website at safesecuresurfing.com. They offer a 30% discount, which is the best one that they have. So this drops the price from their monthly price from $10 down to $7, their semi-annual from $8.49 down to $6.29, and their annual price from $6.49 down to $4.54. So what this does is it makes IP Vanish cheaper on the outset. With their coupon discount, though, it generally only applies to the first billing cycle. So if you're paying monthly, the first month it'll drop it down to $7 per month, but after the first month it'll increase back up to the regular price of $10. Same thing with semi-annual. You'll pay for the first 6-month period, you'll pay $6.29, and then semi-annually after that the recurring payment will jump up to $8.49. Annually it'll drop it from $6.49 down to $4.54. So it'll increase back up after that first year, though. So there is some price differences. It's quite a significant savings monthly. If you're going with their coupon, it's a 70% difference, and then semi-annually it's 11%, and then annually it's 27%. Without these coupons and the ongoing rate afterwards, NordVPN is still more expensive at 19.5% difference, whereas semi-annually you'll be actually saving money here. It's a 18% difference, and then annually it's a 11% difference. So because of the immediate savings and the better monthly rate overall, I give IP Vanish a very slight edge here. So next up, we're going to take a look at the payment options that both NordVPN and IP Vanish offer. So they have kind of the standard 5 with MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Bitcoin, and PayPal. IP Vanish offers 15 additional payment options, and NordVPN offers 8 additional payment options. NordVPN's additional payment options consist primarily of using gift cards, and IP Vanish offers a whole host of different ones. So since IP Vanish has considerably more alternative payment options here, we're going to give IP Vanish the edge here. Okay, so next up, we're going to take a look at the privacy options that both NordVPN and IP Vanish offer. We're going to take a look at 3 different categories. We're going to take a look at server locations and the number of countries that they're in. We're going to take a look at encryption and protocol, and we're going to take a look at, finally, server types. So first off, NordVPN offers 951 servers in 57 different countries, and IP Vanish offers over 750 servers in 60 different countries. So here, NordVPN has more servers but in slightly fewer countries, and IP Vanish has fewer servers but in more countries. Okay, so far as NordVPN and IP Vanish are concerned for their encryption and protocols, for their encryption they use a 256-bit AES encryption system, and both of them use this. And they share common protocols using PPTP, OpenVPN, L2TP, and IPsec. NordVPN uses IKEv2, whereas IP Vanish does not, and IP Vanish uses SSTP where NordVPN doesn't. So moving on to different types of servers, IP Vanish offers their standard server, which which is used all over the world. They've got, as we've discussed previously, over 750 servers in over 60 plus countries. Now, in addition to the 900 plus servers that NordVPN offers for their standard VPN, they also offer a few other ones. They offer a double VPN, an onion over VPN, ultra-fast TV, anti-DDoS, some dedicated IP servers, their standard servers, and then peer-to-peer servers. So with this additional server types that are available, NordVPN has a distinct advantage over IP Vanish here. So next up, we're going to take a look at the speed test results between NordVPN and IP Vanish. So what we did here is we did a pre-launch, tested the download speeds and the upload speeds of both VPN servers, and then we did a post-launch to see how much of a reduction there was in the speeds. So we're going to take a look at the average speeds, and then we're going to both before and after, and we're going to take a look at the both the download and the upload speeds. So NordVPN had an average download speed of 7.73 before it was launched, and then an upload speed of 1.20. After NordVPN service was launched, it was reduced down to 7.21 megabits per second, and the upload speed was reduced to 1.19. So this is a difference of 0.22 megabits per second decrease in the download speed, and a decrease of 0.01 megabits per second for the upload speed. IP Vanish had an upload speed of 1.13 megabits per second and a download speed of 6.68 megabits per second before the VPN service was launched. Afterwards, it reduced it down to 6.28 megabits per second and an upload speed of 1.10. So the difference here was 0.40 megabits per second for the download speed, and the upload speed was 0.03. So the download speeds were reduced less by NordVPN, and the difference between the upload speeds between the two was very small. So we'll give a slight advantage here to NordVPN on the decrease in the download speed. So NordVPN performed better for their overall speed test results. Okay, so next up we're going to take a look at the IP locations. NordVPN and IP Vanish were both tested at multiple locations across the globe. Picked some places in the Eastern Hemisphere, some places in the Western Hemisphere, some in the Northern Hemisphere, and some in the Southern Hemisphere. And both of them performed really well on this. They kept my original IP location hidden, but what did come up here was in both cases, in NordVPN we had selected a server in Australia, and we had one that showed that it was actually showing up from broadcasting from the UK, and with IP Vanish we selected a server in South Korea, and it was showing that it was broadcasting from the US. But in all other of the 4 locations that we checked, there was no other leaks, so they were saying where they broadcast from was where they actually broadcast from. So neither one of them has an advantage here, and they both ended up rating the same. So now we're going to take a look at the platforms or the operating systems that both NordVPN and IP Vanish support. So both of them support Windows, Linux, Mac OS, iOS, and Android systems. IP Vanish services a couple different ones with the Chromebook, as well as some routers and stuff that they offer, whereas NordVPN services BlackBerry. So with all of those, they're basically the same. They have a couple different ones that they each offer from the other, so there was no differentiation here. Okay, so now on to our final metric that we're going to take a look at, which is the DNS leak test. So for both NordVPN and IP Vanish, we did a test to see how many servers were detected before and after their VPN services were launched. So before, as would be expected, NordVPN and IP Vanish both showed a number of servers being detected. After NordVPN was launched, there was no DNS leak test on any of the 3 websites that we use: DNSleaktest.com, DNSleak.com, and DNS-leak.com. And the same thing for IP Vanish. Using those 3 websites, no servers were detected. No more than 1 server was detected. Now for DNSleak.com with IP Vanish, it said that there was a potential DNS leak, but we didn't actually find one. So when I scrolled down and looked at the page, it showed that there was only 1 server being detected. But I did put that with an asterisk beside it just as a caveat. So in conclusion, we found that NordVPN's customer service, privacy, and speed outclassed IP Vanish. IP Vanish did better on both the pricing and on payment options, and where there was no distinct advantage between either of them was the IP locations, platform supported, and the DNS leak. So with that, we'd make the recommendation of NordVPN over IP Vanish, just because they've got more advantages in those 3 areas versus the 2 where IP Vanish was stronger in. So thanks so much for watching, participating in this video today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below, and we'll get back to you shortly. Have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks so much.